Do you find yourself feeling drained by always putting everyone else first? If so, you're going to want to tune in. Today's video is the first in a brand new series that I'll be doing where I'll be diving into the telltale signs that you're a people pleaser and some simple steps that you can take to start unpeople pleasing. In this first video, we're going to be fleshing out sign number 1. You put others' needs before your own. Hello, you marvelous being. I'm talking to you. Welcome. It's lovely to have you here. I'm Cynthia, a somatic therapist and coach, and I help people-pleasing and high-achieving women to stop living for others and to start living the juiciest, best life on their own terms. If you're used to putting everyone else's needs before your own, whether it's your partner, your kids, your family, your friends, your coworkers, you're probably feeling exhausted and burnt out, and maybe even feeling unappreciated and resentful. You might be feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders, and deep down you might be thinking, why is it always me that has to take care of everything? And I'll tell you why you end up doing everything yourself. Because it's become a habit and you're good at it. And when we're in the habit of constantly doing for others, we teach them that we've got it and that they can therefore relax and let you take care of it. When we overfunction, others tend to underfunction or fail to function. In the second half of this video, I'll be going into how you can start undoing this pattern. When you're a people pleaser, there can be this constant focus on the other. What do they need? What do they want? And a compulsion to constantly give and do for others. I see this all the time with my clients, especially the ones who are moms. It comes so naturally for them to pour into their loved ones, their partners, kids, families, friends. And somewhere along the way, they can lose themselves. They become last on the list of priorities after laundry, lunches, making sure that everyone else is okay. And in session, when I ask them, well, what about you? What do you want? What do you need? They'll usually respond by saying something like, isn't that selfish for me to think about myself? Or, I don't even know what I want anymore. And that just breaks my heart hearing them say that somehow it's not okay for them to have needs, because it's not selfish. It's human to have needs. I'm curious if you can relate to any of this. Let me know in the comments. Maybe you're always the one showing up for others, the one that people know that they can rely on and count on, the one that everyone looks to get things done and keep things together. Then when it comes to your own needs, you might feel clueless and completely disconnected. And you might even feel guilty for even having them. There can be a self-abandonment where you deny and ignore your own needs and desires. So right now, let's take a moment. I want to check in with you. Right in this moment, what do you need? And what do you want? Let that sink in. And just be curious about what comes up for you. Anything? So here's the thing. This people-pleasing pattern isn't who you are. It's just a learned response like all other people-pleasing patterns. It's a survival strategy that once helped you to feel safe, loved, and to get your needs met. You might have learned growing up that being helpful or thoughtful got you love and approval. Or maybe you were praised for thinking of and taking care of others. Or maybe you learned that being attuned to other people's emotions and needs kept you safe. In my last video, which is called People Pleasing is Not Your Personality, I talk about how people pleasing is most likely a stress or trauma response. So I'm not going to go into the details of that today, but if you want to learn more about that, I'll leave the link in the description box below for you. If this is resonating with you, like and subscribe and share this with a people pleaser in your life. So what can we do instead? How do we stop automatically putting everyone else's needs before our own? The good news is that because people pleasing is a learned response, you can also unlearn it. And I want to share with you 2 ways that you can start to undo that today. So here's your people pleasing antidote number 1, which I call the pause and check in. The next time someone asks you for your time, energy, or help, instead of automatically saying yes, I'm going to invite you to try this instead. You're going to pause, take a deep breath, and then you're going to ask yourself 3 questions. Is this something they can do for themselves? Can I delegate or share this responsibility? And does this feel right and aligned for me to do? Even taking a 5-second pause can help you step out of autopilot and to instead make a conscious choice rather than reacting from old programming. And if you notice guilt coming up when you say no or set a boundary, that's okay. Doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong. It just means that you're trying something new and changing things up. That guilt is just the discomfort that comes up when breaking an old pattern. Moving on to antidote number 2, giving yourself the permission slip. It's time for you to give yourself permission to have needs and desires and to pour into yourself sometimes and to tend to yourself and even let others do for you sometimes. So what I'm going to invite you to do right now is to give yourself a big old bear hug, and you're going to say to yourself, I get to have needs and desires. I get to take care of myself too. I get to take breaks. I get to ask for and receive help. It's okay to let others take care of things or me sometimes. This simple act of permission starts to rewire the old people-pleasing pattern. The most important takeaway from today is that you deserve to have needs and desires. And you don't have to keep abandoning yourself to earn other people's love and approval. I'm curious to hear from you. Do you struggle to put yourself first at times? And stay tuned for the next video where I'll be talking about sign number 2, that you're a people pleaser, and how to start to shift that pattern. I'm signing off for now. Until next time.